Well, I'm up and I'm still rolling in filth in this shithole of an apartment, so I guess it's safe to assume it was not a dream after all. I guess I'm just a fucking vampire now. Well, look at that. So, I better check what the notes are about. I'm supposed to look for some guy named Mercurio, a servant of the prince. The fucking prick. As I already was thinking about, I don't really have much choice. It's not like I want to work for the guy, but I do need to, get my bearings around the area, so what's this about? The password is sunrise. Again with the passive-aggressive remarks. Address, Mercurio. So I guess this Mercurio guy was the guy that set up this place. He sure spent no expenses and no short amount of work. They didn't even board up all of the windows properly. Fuckers, what's this? Come and visit me downtown. What the fuck is this? Is it like a poem? Like, are those guys seriously, like, gay? That's the vibe I'm getting here. All those weird terms. Embrace. Child. Child is probably the fucking most cringy one. Like, and what was the other? How do they call themselves? They don't say vampire, they say kindred or something. And now this fucking guy just left me a fucking poem. Like, what is even his deal? What the fuck is that about? Dark blood, I like this verse. Mystical sun. Well, I guess I'm on the lookout for mystical suns, whatever the fuck that is. Get the fuck out of here with that. Well, I guess let's check the computer they gave me. Apparently my password is sunrise. Reminder. LaCroix. Oh, so I guess that's the guy's name. Prince LaCroix? Well, I am going to meet with that Mercurio guy, if only to get some more information about my current situation. What next? Fucking spam. It even reaches you in the afterlife, apparently. Well, I guess it's not exactly the afterlife. The life after, as it were. Well, I don't really need that, if I say so myself, but whatever. Looking for an ex-husband. Bail bonds. I guess that database might come in handy if I were to, recruit someone for a job or, start some business of my own here in Los Angeles. Might need some people with a particular set of skills. So I'll keep that in mind. Then again, maybe I myself shouldn't show my face around there, but we're pretty far from Chicago here. And it's not like, well, I did pretty well back there, but I wasn't too notorious. At least, in the public eye, I would say. We'll see what I can do here with all the newfound powers I have. And that's from this Mercurio guy. Came to my place. Explosives. Interesting. 24 Main Street. Walk to the end of the alley. Mercurio. So apparently it's not far from where I live. What the fuck is that? A friend. Game begins, a pawn is moved. Again, what the fuck of gay shit is that? Like, some kind of a riddle? Why can't they just speak like normal people? Like, okay, I get it, you're vampires, cool, whatever, but why the need for all this strange lingo? I just don't get it, and it's kind of annoying. What the fuck am I even going to do with this message? A pawn is moved. Well, I'm sure whatever big brain genius wrote this must have felt so clever about himself. Oh ho ho, I'm a mysterious vampire. Let me send this fucking cryptic message to this other guy. What the fuck? Well, whatever. Anything else here? Anything in the drawers? Oh, some cash. Well, that's not a fortune, but it's better than nothing. Well, I guess that's it. I'll go onto the streets to find the fucking Mercurio guy. I wonder if... what kind of neighbors do I have? Maybe it's worth, like, knocking on their door to, I don't know, ask for a cup of sugar or whatever, just to see what kind of people they are. Then again, it's the middle of the night, so I might annoy them a little. Screw it, I'll do it later. What's on the news? Let's take a look. Wow. That's interesting. Whoever did this, he's got style, I have to give him that. Kind of surprised that they printed such a gruesome photo on the front page, but then again, the tabloids are going to do anything just to get a few more customers, and there's nothing like a bit of gore to draw somebody's eye. It reminds me of what we did to a guy back in Chicago when he didn't want to pay us. Good times. And on the pier here in Santa Monica as well. I wonder if it's still there. Maybe I'll go take a look. Maybe I'll learn something interesting about skinning people. I always wanted to do that. Like, never got that far. I cut a few bits and pieces, but I never skinned the guy whole. Could be cool. Especially now. You know, I can just look him deep in the eyes and say, "Don't move, you puny mortal," and then just slice him piece by piece. I feel great just thinking about it. Well. So I guess I'm 508, and there is a Keegan guy, Moore, and some Urieta broad. Oh, I assume it's a woman. Anything in my mailbox? Nope. Well, I guess I'm lucky they even gave me the $100. Let's go out.
You got some change, mister?
The fuck is... Get a job, you fucking worthless bum. The fuck is your problem?
Cheap ass.
And get away from me, you fucking stink, man. I'm not touching one of those bums ever again in fucking life. That was the most harrowing experience I've ever fucking had. Somebody had a bad night. Well, so I guess... Oh. There's a pawn shop right underneath my my flat. I guess I can pay it a visit. Maybe he's selling some, you know, under the counter stuff. Like this guy Jack said that shotguns are apparently rather efficient against other vampires, so maybe I should get me one of those. Evening.
Hey.
Yeah, what's the deal?
How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or...
You're looking pretty stoned there, my dude. What's your name?
You call me Trip. I own this shop.
They call you Trip, huh? That's not exactly subtle. So, what kind of drugs are you dealing with?
No, not really. Sorry.
Oh, come on. I can smell a stoner from a mile away. I did partake a little back in my day. Maybe I can get you something, you know, for a discount or something like that.
Thanks. You, new to Santa Monica?
Well, actually I am. Is it that obvious?
It's not a big surprise. We get you faces through here night after night. Used to be more tourists, but now, I don't know, man. It's more like drifters.
I see. So what do you get to sell?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Just crap. I guess you can have this, if you want it. I'm not going to use it much. I'll save me the baseball bat, just if I want to crush some skulls without using my hands. Now, say...
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Are you, by any chance, selling some weapons here?
No, not really. Sorry.
You're not exactly convincing. So, come on.
You really don't seem the criminal and or undercover cop type.
Yeah, look me in the eyes. I'm definitely trustworthy.
Well, okay. Hey, it's cool. I'm overstocked anyhow. Take a look and feel free to come back anytime.
I love it. Thanks. Not much. Just some ammo for the pea shooter. I guess I can buy a couple rounds, just in case. Well, see you later. The bad thing is I'm getting... Oh, look at that. Just as I'm getting hungry. It would be great to feed on some broad at last, and not fucking suck off guys. I still feel dirty about that. But I can't really do it in the middle of a street, can I? Maybe there's like a dark alley or somewhere. Where is she going? I better keep my distance a little. Well, apparently she's not going in there, but... Oh, a blood bank. Interesting. Okay, there's somebody there. Looks like he's almost on guard. Whoa. His eyes are weird. They are glowing and stuff. Is he one of, like, us? Is he a vampire? Well, I better not... What's his deal? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Okay, this time there is no excuse for that. He just fucking disappeared. Like, literally, I saw him, go out in a puff of smoke. Like, that's literally magic. I wonder if I can do that. Or if I'm going to learn at some point. That would be tremendously useful. Okay, any bitches in the alleys over here? I definitely would like to eat something. Or someone. But I would rather it's not a guy again. Come on. Nobody going in this alley over here? Great, just another guy. Probably going to take a leak. Man, that's beyond foul to not only suck off a fucking guy, but in the middle of taking a piss. But I do feel mightily hungry. Fuck. Okay, just don't think about it. Okay, just move the fuck away. Man. That does feel great, but at the same time, it does make me feel like a fag, and I don't like it one bit. Now, 24 Main Street. Oh. Wait. That's where the Mercurio guy lives. It would be kind of hilarious if that's him. Apparently whoever that was, crawled out of his car and then stumbled in. Although if he's dead, then that might be a bit of a problem. You know, for my mission, or however you would call it. Well, I better go and check. Fuck. Number 4, that's him. So I guess that was him. Anyone? Fuck. Fuck. Are you dead?
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
I take it you're Mercurio?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. I think my eyes popped.
What the fuck happened to you, man?
I went... What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
Cut the crap and just tell me what's the deal with the explosives you were supposed to get.
All right. Jeez, you think you were the one laying here with his guts hanging out? It was that freaking chemist. Guy mixes up speed, his crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Vamp blood? So are you telling me you're one of, you know, us?
Right, you're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster, makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
Did you lay nothing in all that time, you fucking genius? You just got robbed by a bunch of fucking humans. That's, like, pretty low.
Hold on, you think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get there?
Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
Anything else you want to tell me while you're still alive?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Yeah, you did. You're pretty worthless. But... As much as this guy is pathetic, it might be more useful to, you know, cover his ass on this one and maybe earn his loyalty this way. Get a plant with the princess surrounding, so... I guess, is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll think about it.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Yeah, I'll think about it as well. As I said, as pathetic as this guy is, apparently he's some kind of a vampire servant. Like, what was the guy's name in Dracula? Renfield? Whatever. He's like a low-life, slave or something. But he does have some limited powers. I wonder if I'll be able to get me one of those. He said he's getting fed vampire blood. So is that how I get one of those? Would be cool to have my own personal slave. Anyway, as pathetic as he is, getting robbed by a bunch of fucking humans, it might be wiser in the long run to not betray him to the prince, because then he'll feel some loyalty towards me and maybe help me out in the future. And sometimes, just destroying someone on the spot isn't the wisest nor the most satisfying thing to do. I could use him for a little bit, and then if I eventually grow tired of him, I can always arrange for the truth to come out one way or the other. The problem is, I'm still fucking hungry. Like, it's really a little annoying how quickly the blood runs out. And I do feel... I do feel angry about the thought of fucking sucking another guy. Then again, it's probably better not to touch the horse. I'm not sure if I can get an STD as a vampire, but probably not, but still, it's going to be rancid, as it was with the fucking bum. Anyone visiting this cozy alley over here? Fuck. Well, I guess there is a blood bank in the clinic, and I do need to visit the clinic anyway. Yeah, let's go check it out. Maybe I can steal some blood or something. It said downstairs, right? Evening. Apparently he's employee of the month.
You next up for the needle? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
I've no idea what you're talking about, man.
They all come in here with that same nonchalant look. With that, who, me, stare, as if they were so clever. Do you think you're the first vampire to try and come in here to buy blood? Honestly.
Well, I guess at this point, there's no sense denying that. Depends on what exactly you're selling, and for how much.
I can accommodate a refined palate.
Well, let's see what you've got. Would you buy any of these? Oh, that's pretty expensive. Fuck. I guess I'll take one, just to drink right now, cause I really am getting hungry. And it's better than sucking at the neck of yet another dude. Like, I really feel fucking gay. I guess they all must feel the same way, in some capacity, given the strange fucking names they're giving each other. The whole of this organization does seem pretty gay overall. Well, cheers. That didn't help as much as I would have liked. Can I... This is locked. Maybe I can pick it for the future. Because I still need to find... Well, I guess I can't. Still need to find something for that Mercurio guy. Painkillers or something? Not that I care, but still. Might be useful to exploit him. And to do that, sometimes you have to establish a bit of a connection first.
Need something, pal?
Not really. It was you who started talking. I'm looking for something.
Oh man, wait! Say that again!
Not sure what your deal is, but I said I'm looking for something.
Oh man, you're a vampire, aren't you?
The fuck? What the fuck is your deal? What the fuck are you smoking? There isn't such a thing as a vampire.
Oh, come on! Oh man, you are too! Don't bullshit me, man! Just come clean, you know? I mean, oh man! I ain't gonna tell no one. It's okay, man. I just want to talk.
Okay, this guy is clearly an idiot, and it's weird how supposedly this whole masquerade is such a big deal, and there is this guy just openly talking about it. Well, so what do you want to talk about?
Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it. Oh jeez, I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh man, this is great. And then I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh man.
Pleasure's all yours, actually. Leave me alone, you idiot.
Hey man, just because I'm a ghoul and you're some cool vampire, you don't need to treat me like crap, okay? Oh man, gets me so agitated.
The fuck even a ghoul is?
Okay, calm down. Don't be such a dick. Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. Then they're a ghoul and ooh, watch out.
Ah, so I guess you're like a wannabe vampire lowlife slave, right?
Hey man, just because I'm a ghoul and you're some cool vampire, you don't need to treat me like crap, okay? Oh man, gets me so agitated.
You just fucking said that. But anyway, I don't care for you one bit, just get lost.
Screw you! I don't need this. I just thought it'd be cool to talk to you, but I guess not.
You guessed right. Man, what an idiot. Like, he's just literally standing here in the middle of the road and talking about fucking vampires. Like, what even is his deal? I wonder who his master is and why did he pick such an idiot to turn into his retainer in the first place.
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
I will not be seen, in fact, and nor will I wait.
Alright, go on back.
Still great. Okay, so I need some... Whoa. Fuck. That's just a person dying.
Please, get a doctor.
Not exactly one.
My insides, it hurts so bad.
Any morphine here? Although, that makes me wonder. That Mercurio guy and then the other, the ghoul, was it? They said that if you feed a human vampire blood, it heals them quicker, but it also seems to, like, you know, bind them to you or something, you know, transform them into your servant. So, maybe I can do that to her. Then at the very fucking least I could feed on a woman for once. Well, What's the worst that could happen? If she dies, then I'll just pretend I wasn't here. I'll just look them straight in the eye and say, I wasn't here, what's the deal? So, I guess I can try it.
Can someone call my grandma, please?
Calm down, I can help. Here, drink this and live. Now, you like that?
You... Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
I simply wanted to help.
But you did something. I kissed your wrist. I can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
Nothing. You'll be fine. I'll check up on you in a bit. Now go get some rest.
You. I feel like I know you. Like you've always been here.
I really must go now, but I'll check up on you later. Well, that clearly worked, at least partially. Her wounds did close on their own, at least partially. Maybe the bond needs some time to get formed. Even now, she felt, positively predisposed towards me. So, it's definitely promising. Any morphine here? Well, better not interrupt this guy. Would probably not appreciate me stealing stuff from right under his nose. What's this chart about? Police Chief of Santa Monica Department. Aggressive feelings. Apparently the local police chief is nuts and on medication. Might be useful sometime in the future, maybe for blackmail purposes or something. But I guess it's also kind of a warning not to get in his way, what with his aggressive feelings written down in red font. But that's not exactly useful in my current situation. Oh, there are some pills in here. What's this? Fuck, that's estrogen again. It's probably not going to help that Mercurio guy, unless he wants to, grow a rack before he dies, but it wouldn't be particularly helpful. Administration. Anyone here? I guess not. Computers for grandma. It's kind of embarrassing, but to be honest, I might learn something from it myself. Anyone looking? Yeah, I think I'll take it. Learning a little bit more about hacking would certainly be useful in my line of work. Let me check if they've got any interesting emails here. Controlled substances. Oh, morphine. Up to the controlled substances. Well, that's already interesting. Not for personal use. You can get some in Malcolm's office. Well, guess I'm looking for Malcolm's office then. Apparently, whoever this guy Malcolm is, he's into a little bit of unnecessary gynecology, which in itself might be kind of useful. Aha, that's Martin's. Well, nobody's looking, so let's try picking the lock. Fuck. Can't do it. Maybe if I bolstered my skill with the power of the blood, but I feel hungry again. Damn, does it burn fast. Well, I guess it's time to go on a hunt again and hope this fucking Mercurio guy isn't going to die in the meantime. You know what? I'm going to go to the beach to deal with the guys that stole the explosives that Mercurio was going to go and get, because I probably am going to waste them anyway. Might as well, you know, drink them dry while I'm at it. It is a bit faggoty, but you do what you have to do. Oh, some cops.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there is torn in two. By the looks of it, you'd think someone tied him to two horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu.
It seems they are talking about the attack on the pier.
Shark bite?
Nah, I've seen
I was about to investigate that myself. It looked interesting.
and there were these huge splashes. But
Bullshit.
no, the guy was literally slashed to ribbons. But meat wet. Someone was watching. How my bad shit is or something. Just got sucked. Split second. It's my heart. Wow.
Maybe it was a werewolf.
Actually, that makes me wonder. If only those guys knew who's standing here listening. But that makes me wonder, are werewolves real? Like, if vampires are there, I guess, what would the problem with werewolves be at this point? So it seems the pier is still crawling with cops. Might not be the best idea to go up there. First, I'm going to waste the guys that Mercurio talked about.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What are you talking about?
Those men you are looking for.
How did you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Okay, that's pretty weird, but whatever, I'm in a hurry here. I'm not sure what's the deal with her, but I guess it's up here. Some homeless, I guess. I don't have time to talk with them. I can feel the hunger clouding my mind. Well, as much as I hate it, I guess it's dudes again on the menu here. I don't have much choice. I can feel, you know, I can't even really think straight with this thirst in the back of my mind. I need blood. And if I I just have not to think about it. Like it feels good enough, I guess, as long as I don't think about it being a dude. So, you.
Help ya?
Yeah, just stand still.
Okay, you can go on it. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it.
Oh, you just wait. Just wait a bit. Well, I'm not sure how many of them are here, but it's hardly going to matter, is it? After all, they are only human. This one's going to be the first.
Attention.
Okay, maybe it is going to matter. Maybe I've bitten off a little bit more than I can chew, which would be embarrassing. They've got guns. It doesn't really hurt that much. You, stand still and die.
Stop!
Yeah, might have gotten a little bit overzealous here, to be entirely honest. But it still does feel great. I'll pick up the tire iron just to sell later. Fuck. Okay, I need to... Would be best to eliminate them one by one. Okay, there's a dog. Don't mind it. Although I wonder how would a dog's blood taste compared to humans. But then again, sucking off a dude is weird and gay enough for me. Sucking off a fucking dog? That's mental and, you know, deranged. So I'm not doing that. You, stand still and die. I love it. What I love even more is the fact that apparently they don't fucking care. Like, they're just straight up shooting at me anyway, even when I'm... Okay, you... Die. You die as well. Yeah, that was pretty great. Anyone left? I think that's all of them. This one was clearly the leader, judging from you know, his attire. He had some more expensive stuff on him. Not that it matters now that he's dead. Some drugs. You can hardly use those anymore. And there's a car stereo. Might take that and pawn it. To Trip was his name, I think. At the pawn shop. Now, apparently, Mercurio mentioned that they stole some money from him, so it would be perhaps prudent to go and look for it. I guess this is the astrolite, the explosives that he mentioned, so let me take that. Okay, there's a computer. Anything interesting on it? Can't really crack the password. As for the surf report, if it is what I think it is, I doubt it's going to be useful or interesting. Yeah. Never was much of a surfer myself, so screw it. Now this hatch seems interesting. Maybe they stashed the money inside. Aha. That's quite a bit, actually. I don't think I'm going to return that. I'll just tell him I didn't find it. I definitely am going to, you know, make a better use of it than he. Whew. Well, that was refreshing. I feel better already. And this is the famous Santa Monica Pier. Some cops on it though. Maybe I'll visit a little bit later, once things have calmed down a bit. You know, better not get too involved with the cops. Now, what's the deal with those guys? Are they like just homeless vagrants or whatever? They do look at least marginally better than the homeless, you know, up there. But I guess it's a matter of perspective. There are too many of... I can't really drain any of them. Oh, I guess I could just kill them if I wanted, but... Well, first, let's, I guess, check what their deal is. Evening.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
Okay, what the fuck is the deal with everyone just straight up talking openly about vampires here? What the fuck are you talking about?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Oh man. Oh man, I sense a potential goldmine of lols here. Sure, but only if you kill him with the holy stake. Would you be interested in buying it?
Okay, but first I had another question. How about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
Sure, but only if it's unicorn blood.
Unicorn blood?
Oh, there can be vampires, but you suddenly don't believe in unicorns?
I'll buy it. I'm gonna go get some money. Come back in a little while.
Yeah, maybe I can find some special chewing gum to help erode your vampire fangs too. Okay, that's going to be great. Actually, I do have those packs of blood in my fridge, don't I? So I might pick them up and sell them at a profit to this clueless bastard. What about you? Evening?
Evening.
What's your deal? What's wrong with you?
It's nothing.
Are you scared?
No, I have a speech problem. Sorry.
Okay, whatever. Now her, I find kind of interesting. It's almost like she knew that I was coming. I wonder what her deal is. Evening?
Abby, no, you are going to China.
What?
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
Okay, you're not making any sense, woman.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. We found it in the crypt. It's open. It's open. Oh God, run!
I don't understand any of this. What are you on about?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
So you're like a fortune teller, I guess? Sure, I'll bite. After all, what I've seen so far, you know, foreseeing the future doesn't seem so far-fetched, so is there anything interesting you can tell me, perhaps?
One hand moves the pieces of the game. The winner keeps his hand on the pawn.
Wait, what did you just say? You said the pawn? Could you be more specific, perhaps?
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Oh, come on. Tell me more. I guess I can spare a couple bucks. Oh, I did pick up a little bit up there from the guys.
Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. I know the ending. It will end over and over until I cease to dream. I know your questions. For $100, I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
I'll give you 20. How's about that? Here are my questions.
Then ask again.
Well, for starters, who are my enemies?
Many, everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable foe.
With smiles, huh? But you're right on that. I am remarkable. Is there anyone I can trust? According to you, at the very least. Not that I'm going to trust your answer, but still, humor me.
The man on the couch, the lone wolf. All others, tread carefully.
So, any insight about what's going to happen in the next few nights?
The Crimson Sheep. He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn. Dinosaurs. He's furious. The man with the crest. The voice in the darkness. Boss. Chinese brothers. Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel. Where do you want to go?
So, any crucial advice? Something that could, turn the tide at a crucial moment? Anything that is going to save my life?
Don't open it.
Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but in your mind, am I going to win?
Whether or not you win the game matters not. It's if you bought it.
Well, I am going to win. Anyway, you just don't know it yet. Everyone who underestimates me pays the price at some point, and man, there are a lot of people in the city that are going to learn that. So, any insights about potential jobs I could do? Anything interesting to do around here?
Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. It's almost as if they're waiting for you to ask the right thing. E, for example.
E? That's a weird-ass name. Well, I guess that's all for now. Now, I guess E would be this guy, right? It's the only one I didn't talk to. I'll be right back, man. There are a couple of things she said I found vaguely interesting. Like, she said something that the one who wins keeps his hands on the pawn, and that made me think of that strange riddle email somebody sent me. And also, she said I'm supposedly able to trust the man on the couch. So, am I supposed to take that as Mercurio? Now, I'm not sure how much stock do I put in all that, but as I said, fortune telling wouldn't be the weirdest thing I saw so far, so I'll just keep that in mind. Now, this looks interesting because it's a sharpened piece of wood, presumably from a fence or something. Maybe I can pass it as a stake to that clueless guy over there and sell it. And you know what? I am going to visit the pier. If I see too many cops, I'll just going to quickly evacuate. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is that a wolf? Is that a fucking honest-to-God wolf in the middle of Los Angeles? Okay, I'm betting on it right now. That's a fucking werewolf. Like, after all I've seen and heard, that has to be, right? Like, presumably it turns out that all of the movies were correct and we're in a war with werewolves, right? Vampires versus werewolves, and this guy is just here, you know, on a reconnaissance mission or something, because, fuck, it's impossible for a wild animal to get so far into the middle of a city, right? Especially a wolf. Like, where the fuck wolves even live anymore? Like, we've slaughtered most of them, the natural wild living ones, so my money is on werewolf. Especially since it's not moving, it's clearly watching something. Well, I think it noticed me. I'll keep you in mind. Fuck, that was weird. Oh, yep, there are some cops around here. You better not make contact with them. Arcade, it's empty. Oh, look at that, somebody dropped some bubblegum. I'm sure I can bullshit the guy on the beach that it's somehow necessary for him to turn himself back into a human. That's going to be hilarious. Oh, and I guess this is the body they found, right? It's a lot of cops, though. Better not draw too much attention to me. But that is skillfully done, I must admit. I wonder if I'll ever meet the guy that did that. I'm sure we could exchange some exhilarating stories. Anything in this alley over here? Nope. I guess I'll just evacuate the area quickly before any of the cops get a clear look at me. I doubt they are going to recognize me, but still, it's better not to take the chances, well, especially with the local police chief being on fucking medication for being a psycho. They're presumably on a kill-on-sight policy, knowing my luck. Well, what's the deal with this guy? Evening?
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, alright? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
What are you talking about?
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
Well, I wasn't planning on it, per se, but is that something that happens often?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
Why? What's wrong with you?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, heck, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
Wait, thin bloods? What's a thin blood?
I'm damned if I know. Well, I know you don't want to be one. You seem to be in the lead. You tell me.
Well, tell me what happened to you. Maybe I can decipher something from that.
I just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Met who?
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
And?
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
So, you do realize that you're a vampire?
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
So all of the others here are those quote-unquote thin bloods as well?
Aye. Most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
Huh. I guess I could look into this whole thin blood thing.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
Well, I'll see what I can dig up.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids gloves with them. They've had it rough.
Any idea where I might begin to look for the information about the thin bloods?
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Well, let's see what I can do.
Lily, where did you go?
So see ya. I'll go and pick up the bags of blood to sell this guy. Now, I don't particularly care about any of them, but it is interesting enough. I guess they are like a weaker strain of vampires. And he said something about being harbingers of the apocalypse or whatever, so presumably there's some kind of a mythos to all that. It'll just be interesting to learn, and maybe I can leverage that information somehow in the future. But it's getting quite late, or quite early depending on how you look at it, so I think I'm going to head back home until the sun catches me in the streets, because that would obviously be... Although, to be honest, I do need to help that Mercurio guy. Like, if he's going to die, then not that I particularly care about his life, but I do care about his utility to me, so... Yeah, I would need to get some morphine from the clinic, but I can't really pick the lock that well. Fuck. Huh. Well, let me go into... Anyone in here? Ah, fuck, screw that Mercurio guy. He's a failure anyway. Like, what do I care? Like, if he dies, then I'll figure something out, and if he lives, then I can always help him tomorrow. Anything new on my emails? No. Now, okay, I'll leave the blood in the fridge for now and take it out the other night and then try to pawn it to the guy on the beach. I wonder how much can I squeeze him for. That's sure going to be fun. But before I do that, think again I'm going to sleep in the bathroom. This is filthy anyway, and I do feel a little bit safer away from the windows. So... But before I do that, I would like to take a look at this. Now, as embarrassing as that is to admit for me, I might actually learn something out of this book. So, yeah, I guess I'll use the time that remains, until the sunrise to, skim through it and see if I can maybe learn anything about hacking by reading it. And then I guess it's off to bed. Well, bed. It's fucking filthy floor in the fucking, piss-smelling fucking bathroom in some shithole, but it is what it is. I am going to do better at some point, and all those that roped me into this in the first place, they are surely going to pay. And with that happy thought, I guess it's nighty-night, sleepy tight for me.